Hello, everyone, and welcome to our 59th episode of That Sewing Blab. We're so excited to get this show started tonight, and we are so thankful that you are all here to join us tonight for our fabulous guest. But before Dawn introduces her, I just want to remind everyone that if you have any questions for us, especially the people who are new coming in, just scroll down below and you'll see a section where it says questions and answers. Post your questions there so that we can get to them as quickly as we can and we won't miss anyone. And again, we want to thank everybody for coming in and supporting us. It really makes a difference. We enjoy doing this for you all and we want to keep this going. So tonight, we're going to enjoy this fabulous woman. And I'm going to let the lovely Dawn introduce her right now.
Thanks, Myra. Wow. I think the first word that comes to mind, besides what an amazing smile, like the first thing that comes to mind is prolific. Like the word prolific kind of smacks you in the face because you make lots and lots of gorgeous garments. And I mean, considering, and we won't get too much into it in the introduction, but considering self-taught and not been sewing, you've been sewing for what, 4 or 5 years. It's like absolutely amazing, the gorgeous, lovely things that you put out while having a family and everything else on top. And I think the other thing that's amazing is that you're very true to yourself, who you are and what you believe, not only in your blog, but in your YouTube too. So I think all these things make you such a fascinating person, and we are thrilled that you came on the show.
Wow, thank you. Thank you. I'm happy to be here. Hey, everybody. I see y'all. Hey.
So we always start off, and I kind of hinted at it. How did you start sewing? Everyone loves finding out about, how the origin story of Brittany.
Yeah. Well, it all started with pretty much weight going up and down between babies and after babies. And I would have a child, and then I'll say, okay, this is the last time. I'm not going to need these clothes anymore, so I'm going to give them away. And every time I give my stuff to Goodwill, get pregnant again, I'm like, I need my clothes back. So I said, okay, you know what? Maxi skirts will take me through all of this. Like, I don't need to make maxi skirts. You can wear those year round. That's what I want to do. So I bought my sewing machine in 2014, February. I bought it as a Valentine's gift for myself. And I started on YouTube. I was watching some YouTubers making easy maxi skirts. And so I just went from there. That was all I wanted to do was maxi skirts.
That's awesome. Yeah. And we talked a little bit earlier that you're totally self-taught. Have you had any professional training at all?
No professional training. I would love to sit in on a couple classes, but my mom, she decided that she wanted to self-teach herself years ago. So I remember her going to the pawn shop, buying a machine, and she taught herself to sew. And from that, I was able to, see patterns and cut them out for her, serge seams and notches. She does the triangle notches. I just clip in my stuff now. So I got, kind of the basics from her. So obviously I wasn't that into it, but then I got back into it a couple years ago.
Wow. Now, do you just sew for yourself, or do you sew for your kids, your husband, or?
Actually to do that.
Did see you make that Westbrook shirt,
yes,
I think.
Yes, I'm trying to do more sewing for them, but I don't know. I'm kind of selfish. I try to do more. Like I have extra fabric left over that I do want to make justice some summer stuff out of, but I don't know. It's kind of all about me. I'll be honest.
That's quite okay. Doesn't hurt anybody. Oh my goodness. Now, there's some congratulations in order. I don't know if many people talked about it, but we have had some others on here, and I just want to say congratulations on being a contributor to So Deaf magazine. That's awesome.
Thank you. I'm really happy to be a part of that.
Yeah, that must have been a wonderful experience for you. Can you talk about that a little?
Yes. I was shocked to even be asked. So when I was asked, I almost wanted to say, you didn't even have to ask. You should have just said, this is what I need, get it done. But yes, yeah, we all have like different roles as far as, you know, to contribute, but we're free to write as we wish. But my parts is kind of on blogging, giving tips for blogging and for sewing curvy, because I'm curvy and I'm sewing. So tips and patterns and definitely the blogging tips. So that's how I contribute. But yeah, I was just honored and grateful and thankful to even be asked to be a part of it. I was like, wait, what? Well, I was like, me? Little old me? So I'm still shocked, like, wow. So yeah.
Well, I can understand why. I mean, you do beautiful work, and that's why. I mean,
thank you.
That's the reason. And, you know, speaking of gorgeous work, one of the things that I noticed, and I was looking here at my picture, and it's something that we, unfortunately, you all will have to understand this, because we can't bring the pictures up because it's So Deaf magazine, and, you know, it's proprietary. But one of the things I wanted to talk to you about was that Mother's Day spread that you did in the May.
Okay.
Those 3 dresses you did were beautiful. My favorite was that peach or coral colored one.
Okay.
That was gorgeous on you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Very nice article.
My idea was to just think about the mom and just treating yourself the whole day, going places. So I said, you know what, we need to look for morning, we need to look for brunch, and we need to look for evening. So I just went from there.
Yeah, you did a great job on that article. They were awesome. They were awesome, truly awesome.
Thank you.
And so was the Westbrook.
Yeah, thank you.
That was one of the freebie patterns that I really wanted to make my husband too. And I said, oh, she made it. I can see. And my husband loved yours. He didn't like the recent tee that I made him. But he loved that Westbrook tee that you did for him, like that.
When my husband first put it on and he looked at it, he was like, what is this? Talking about the center front seam. I said, it's a center front seam. Wear it.
Yeah, and I thought that was odd too. But then when you see the samples of the way, oh my gosh, I forgot his name.
Norris.
Yes, the way Norris did his samples, you understand why he put
that color blocking is really nice.
Isn't it? It's gorgeous. So let me see. Oh, and I have one other question. I'll let Dawn get in there because I'm taking over all the time now. But one of the things that you did on your blog was really inspiring to me. And I know there was probably a special story behind that. But what inspired you to do the Scripture Share Saturday?
Oh, well, I was doing it a little bit on my blog, but I always felt like I wasn't doing it enough. Like I kind of wanted things to be even, but you know, sewing kind of overtook it. And so one of my followers, she emailed me and said that she was on my blog recently. She was feeling kind of down, but she was there for the Scripture Share post. And she said, I'm sorry, can y'all hear my baby? No? Oh gosh, I'm such a bad mom.
He wants to.
I'm such a bad mom. I'm so sorry. Jay Sean, could you come help Sissy, please? I'm so sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. Too.
Just open that for her, please. But she was saying that to keep going with it, because I never know what my followers are going through. And for that was just a light bulb moment. And it was like, Brittany, this isn't about you. Like, I'm giving you this platform, you know, do more with it. Make sure that it's not just about sewing. So I said, you know what? I'm going to move this to video. And because I go through a lot of scriptures in the blog post, but I really wanted to just kind of slow it down, go like through one scripture each Saturday, just to motivate and encourage people. So that's why I moved it over. One of my followers just gave me a light bulb moment. I was like, yeah, this is not about me. I have to make sure that I am, you know, not just sewing and sharing, but giving more to my followers.
Yes, what they need. That's actually awesome. It's a wonderful thing to do. When I saw that, I just thought it was awesome. And I think you moved it from when you were saying you moved it over, you carried it over to YouTube.
Right, exactly. It's yeah. So I'll still post the videos on blog, but it'll also be on video.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Dawn. Dawn to the conversation.
Myra gets excited too. She likes being here just as much as me. Awesome. Yeah, I was noticing that one of your inspirations was mentioned was Misha from Misha TV, and I was wondering if there were others that you'd like to mention as well.
Well,
people that have influenced you not just in social media but just sewing related.
Right. The first person who I saw sewing was Misha TV, and I just fell in love with her, and like just loved her. So, excuse me, I started following her first, and then I found Mimi later on that year in 2014, and just fell even more in love with sewing. Now, present day, I'm inspired by all of my sew sisters. Everybody is so awesome, and it just blows me away that people have only been sewing for a short time. So one of my favorites is Emily Hallman, EmilyHallman.com. I absolutely love Emily. Judith is amazing. Just everybody. Like, I'm amazed daily. When people post stuff, I'll be like, no, she didn't do that. So everybody is just like people who I'm always on blogs. I'm always on people profiles, and yeah, this is me all day. All day.
It's become a habit for us all.
Get some. He wants grapes. Everybody wants something.
Just get you some. And on that, how do you balance, 4 kids, sewing blog, YouTube channel, working so deaf, and being sane?
Yeah. It's definitely a lot because by my husband being in the military, like he's a drill instructor. If you know anything about the military, they have to train for boot camp. So it's like for Marines, it's a 3-month period of just nothing but training. So he is full-time during this training. So he's rarely home. So it's pretty much just me and the children. So it's definitely not easy. A lot of balancing and juggling, but I have a really good schedule going on as far as as far as the blog posts. Like I always tell people, like, just start with what you know when it comes to scheduling things. So I know I'm going to be posting twice a week now. I did start off at 3, but I'm down to 2. I know I have a video coming out every Friday now. I noticed that my YouTube had kind of fell off. It had took me a month to post, and I was like, why haven't I posted? And I never set a goal for that. I had a goal for my blog, but not a goal for my YouTube. Like, the whole goal was I just want to make it to 1,000. And when I made it to 1,000 subscribers, it was like, okay, we're done. But then I was like, wait a minute, why am I not, posting more? So I said every Friday I'm going to have a video up. And so, it's awesome to have that, when something's due. So then you know how to work to it to make sure that you're executing every detail to get that done. And so deaf, like you have to work ahead. You can't work the same day. You have to be ahead. So that's definitely teaching me a lot, and I'm really grateful for that.
Now, is there like a term that you're going to be on? Is it indefinitely, or is it just something you're doing for now, or? I'm
praying it's full term. But so far, well, I don't know. I don't want to speak on that and then jinx myself.
Okay. Yeah, we'll let that one go then, because we don't want to do either. Okay. Now, I noticed that you make a lot of beautiful dresses and skirts, and actually, I'm thinking about one that I think you did in May on your blog. It was a denim dress, and I think it's a light colored dress.
Okay.
That dress is awesome.
Thank you.
On you.
Thank you.
Is that a denim dress?
It is a stretch denim.
Oh my gosh. I looked at it and I thought maybe it was like a crepe or something like that. And I was trying to see if I could tell. And then I read it and it said that it was denim. It's beautiful. You do absolutely amazing work. So
thank you.
I am not surprised that they selected you for So Deaf magazine. It's absolutely gorgeous. Now, is it a halter?
It is. It's one of the McCall's patterns. Is actually a top with a peplum attached to it, but I said I didn't want the peplum, so I just used the top, and then I combined it with another McCall skirt, pencil skirt pattern.
Yeah, I love that. It's absolutely beautiful. And I love the one behind you too. It looked beautiful on you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that was one of my favorites. I took that one to Hawaii with me.
That is absolutely gorgeous, and it looked good on you too. So you do really beautiful work. So my question, the reason why I brought that up, my question is, do you prefer dresses?
Yes. The only time I'm in pants is unless I'm working out or I have some leggings on with the tunic over it. So, excuse me, that's all I wear is dresses and skirts and an occasional legging with a tunic, which is pretty much a dress. It's like a dress with leggings under it. So yeah, that's all I wear.
Now, Dawn, I missed it. I think you asked her already where she got her inspiration from in a roundabout way, because we got some of that. What about your go-to resources? What are your favorite?
Favorite things is definitely YouTube. And then I do have a couple books. I keep them back here. So I think I have like the basic sewing book. I have is it Fit for Everyday People?
Oh yeah, that's a popular one.
Yeah, I have that. So definitely YouTube is my friend. I'm not just on there recording myself. I'm on there learning and studying. And definitely books. So those are my go-to resources if I need help with anything. And then blogs, because a lot of sewers, they have tips and techniques that, you know, everybody do something different. So that's why I love being on people's blogs, to see how they do something, because I may like it.
You never learn everything. Somebody always has something new you've never heard of.
Yeah, exactly.
And it was I lost my train of thought that I was going to follow up with that question that I asked you. What about your fabric resources? What are your favorite?
Fabric resources. I order online a lot because Joann's is an hour there and back, so a 2-hour trip for me. So I'm not doing that all the time. So I'm definitely on fabrics.com. I absolutely love LA Finch Fabrics, and I'm a fabric reviewer for them. So I love their stuff. And right now, I just found Fashion Fabrics Club that's really having some great things that I love. I just ordered some stretch twill from them. So those, I do like Cali Fabrics. So I'm a big fabric. I'm on all the good sites. I'm on all the good sites. The popular ones I'm on, and like I said, the Fashion Fabrics, I'm on them a lot.
So the online fabrics are, well, a lot of us are going to online fabrics because Joanne is giving us a fit right now.
Yeah, exactly. You got to go on coupon day.
Okay, Dawn, you have?
Yep. I was just wondering, I looked on your blog and on your YouTube channel, on one of the seamstress tag, and you were talking about how you sew in your dining room. I was wondering if you still do.
Yes, I am here.
My office is in the dining room. We no longer have a dining room.
Okay.
Yeah. Where you're coming from, needs must, and you make it work, don't you?
Yes, I've taken over. Nobody comes in here. This is where I sew. And I'm kind of like fixing it up. It looks like a studio in here. I'm in the kitchen cooking and it's sewing, but I can't wait till I can have just a place to close the door and keep things. But until then, I'm happy. I'm really happy. And don't worry, the children, they have a table in there where they can eat at. Nobody's eating on the floor. Everybody's sitting down.
Yeah, we do that. They sound like happy kids.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Why did you start blogging? We found out how you started sewing and things, but what led you to blog? Like, what was that first step?
Well, I knew I wanted to. Well, I'll be honest. I had started a blog about maybe in 2012. It was like a week before my husband was going to deploy. I was like, I'm going to start a blog. I lasted for a week. I was like, I am out of here. It wasn't about sewing. It was just some randomness. I didn't know anything about it. But I said, you know what? When I got into sewing, I said, hey, I actually have something to blog about now. So let me go ahead and try that. And then I was on a Periscope, one of Mimi G Periscopes. And I was just typing. On Periscope, you got to type fast to get the question. It goes away. So I just had to keep typing. And I was asking, I said, I'm thinking about starting a YouTube. with sewing videos. And she answered the question. She was like, okay, if you do sewing video, she didn't know me then at all. I was just a fan. She was like, if you do sewing video, no, if you do YouTube, then make sure that you do a blog. So that just connected the dots for me. And so I said, I got to do both.
Yeah, it's definitely good to have a place for people to go, like YouTube. But then, if they want to find out, like you said, like at first you did, you put scripture on your blog first, where you're more comfortable, and then you might put it more out there on YouTube.
Yeah,
so
because that's definitely different. It's definitely different. Yeah. Like you can type all day, but when you're in front of the camera and you're like, oh, okay. So yeah, that makes that different.
Now I have a question. What has been your favorite project?
Probably my ball gown, my velvet ball gown. Now that's not on the blog.
You keep trying to remember. Did I see this blog?
That's not on the blog. But I did. I think I posted it on Facebook. But I did a Vogue pattern, and it had a really black back drape, and it was just fit really pretty. I got a lot of compliments on that. That was my favorite project because I didn't think I was gonna ever get done. I was nervous. It was my first time sewing with velvet, my first Vogue pattern. I was like, there's a lot of firsts going on, girl. But it turned out really good. I was really happy with it.
See, and that just speaks to how good you really are. I mean, because it was your first for everything, and it turned out like you did that. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you're really good at that. Do you have anyone that was your worst project that you'd like to redo?
Oh man. Oh God. I had to take the stitches out of this thing right here. Why did I think I could just, sew these stripes and not really try to match these things up? You see how I got the pins now? I got these things right beside each other. So the first time I was like, they're gonna line up. I still gotta take this out. But there are a lot of messed up projects. So I don't want to do them again though. They're messed up. I'm done. I'm moving on.
Kind of like my husband's shirt I just finished. Okay, enough said about that. I'm gonna stop harping on that. You can tell it burnt me a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have? Oh, sorry.
No, you go ahead.
Do you have a project that you'd really like to work on, like some big challenge, whether it be like the perfect pair of trousers or some fabric you've never worked with or a certain style, or is there something out there that you think, one day I'm going to do that?
To make a coat that could just last in my closet for years. That is what I want. I'm so happy you said that, because I hope she don't get me, but Miss Erica Bonker, now that you're on YouTube, I request that you will please do a step-by-step construction of any type of coat pattern for fall and winter, and I will be there soaking it all up. I will buy all the supplies, the interfacing, I will hand stitch. Just please consider, please. I really want to do a coat because all of her coats are fantastic and she's so inspirational. I would love to make a coat, and I would love to be her, have her to teach me how to make it. I don't want anybody else. I want Miss Erica.
Well, hopefully she will hear this. And I'm sure she might listen to the replay. And
yeah.
Is there a particular style of coat, or is it like a heavy wool coat versus a puffer jacket?
I would love a trench coat, just a classic khaki trench coat to have in my closet. And I have Simplicity released a recent pattern, and I have it right over there because I really want it, that I'm thinking about making, but it's only for plus size, which I think I can get the smallest size on the pattern and maybe grade down. But yeah, I'll have to see. I really like to make a nice trench coat though. Maybe do some nice pretty bias tape on the inside or some lining. I have high hopes for this coat that I haven't started yet.
We have no doubt you will do it and you will be successful at it too.
Thank you.
Wow.
Are there any skills that you think? We were talking with Fiona from Diary of a Change Stitcher last week, and she had on her blog a whole great big list of skills that she wanted to learn. If you look, most of them are crossed off. She's really done quite a bit, but it really got me thinking too. There's lots of things like I would love to do a bound buttonhole, you know, things like that. Do you have anything like that you're like, oh, well, you know, if I ever do a project, I'd love to do a certain type of pocket collar, anything?
It's a lot of things that I haven't done yet. So I haven't done welt pockets. I haven't put in a zipper fly for jeans. So it's a lot of techniques that I really am interested and I want to try. So the next one up, I think, is going to be practicing putting a zipper in, because everybody's making their own jeans right now, and I'm a little salty about it. But I want to do like pencil denim skirts, so I got to get that zipper working.
Yeah, it's fun. That's actually what I'm working on right now is another pair of jeans. You missed that jean challenge this year.
I know. See, yeah, everybody's working those jeans. So I'm like, I really have to practice that. So yeah, I even bought a zipper. I bought a zipper in Walmart the other day so I can start practicing that fly zip.
You won't find it a problem. It's more or less just following the steps and you will whiz through it. And once you've finished it, you'll be like, why did I put that on?
Right?
It's like so many things in sewing. Once you get the knack of it, you're like, why did I wait?
Right? That's what everything. It's like, man, it wasn't that bad. It was wasting time.
Yeah.
That's true. The one thing that I found was that during that jeans challenge was that closet case ginger jean.
Okay.
They have by far what I felt was the best instructions for sewing that jean fly. That came out perfectly if you follow their directions, and they were very clear. For me, they did wonderfully on that. I really like them.
They have some great patterns over there. Those are popular jeans.
Not sponsored.
Right? I think Me Made May, everybody has been rocking their ginger jeans on Me Made May.
That makes me think of a question that Myra asks every show. Hope she doesn't forget when we're talking about patterns.
Patterns. You knew she was going to stump me. I knew she was going to stump me.
I know. I didn't mean to put you on the spot. You always ask about PDF or paper. It's like the Myra question.
Yeah,
I missed that one.
I'm down for either. It does not matter to me. If I really want it, I'm going to print it out and tape it together. And I do it a lot for justice stuff. But I recently just bought a lot of PDF patterns, and I don't even know why I got lazy. I said I should have just bought the paper thing. This is too much. So, but either way, I'm good with either or. I will print out a pattern and I will also just go buy one. So it doesn't matter to me.
That seems to be the trend. It's either or.
I'll take it. Any way I can get it, I'll get it.
You're also a pattern enabler too, helping Judith out with patterns that she can't get.
Yeah. Yes, when Judith said that they can't get patterns in Canada, I was like, no, that can't happen. I was like, just let me know what you want.
That was so nice of you.
Yeah.
Now I have to ask, is there any, you've tackled a few things, and you've told us a few things you're waiting to tackle that you haven't yet, but is there any aspect of sewing at all that you find extremely challenging for yourself?
Any aspect of sewing? You mean like a skill technique project?
That you've already done that you find challenging for yourself?
Or a lot of the things that I haven't got there yet. I'll be honest. When I first started out, I was doing things I wasn't ready to do. Like I remember first starting out, and I was like, I'm gonna make my husband a button-up shirt. That didn't make it. Needless to say, it was a collar on this thing, and I'm just starting out. So, but now And, you know, after practice, I can get a collar in with no problem. So I haven't gotten to those projects that are there yet. I haven't gotten there.
Any particular class you don't like?
Hand sewing has got to be the most tedious thing. I'm like, I don't know what they're doing, but I would really love to do like a proper, I think it's a catch stitch. Like people are like, you have to work it from behind. I'm like, I don't get how I'm working backwards doing this thing, but it's so pretty and I really want to learn it. I just haven't got there yet. Right now, I'll just do the easy catch.
Whatever works.
I have a little snake on my skirt. Catch. Or I can do a slip stitch, but I haven't. I really want to get like the good catch, like the crisscross kind of thing going.
You know, that may change too, because for me, that was one of the tasks that I just dreaded. I hated sewing on buttons, anything that had to do with hand sewing. It was not my thing. And now I actually find it very relaxing. I don't know, but I find it, I'll pile things up and then at some point just sit on my sofa with a glass of wine and YouTube playing and just, you know, go to town, and it's very relaxing. So it may change for you.
I hope so. I'm looking forward to it. Look at Miss Carol over there. I'll get there one day. Right now, I ain't there yet.
Wow. Okay. I don't know about you, Dawn. I only have a couple more questions. I don't know if yours are going to cross mine. You want to go next?
Oh, just okay if you have lots.
Oh, I don't have lots. I was just going to ask her, are there any collaborations that you've not done that you may want to do in the future, or any on the horizon?
I don't have any on the horizon. I haven't scheduled anything with anybody yet. I do have, I can't say that yet. It's coming out next week. I think it's next week. I can't say that.
We didn't do that.
But, I don't know. It's a lot of amazing seamstresses I would love to work with. Like, I would love to do a project. I'm always on a project with Judith. Like, me and her, we're always together. I can't think of anybody off the top of my head. I love Miss Andrea. She's amazing. I don't know. I can't think of anybody. It's a lot of amazing people, but I just don't know just yet who I would like to collab with next. But hey, if anybody's interested in working with me, let me know.
We don't see that a lot. We see a lot of collaborations on YouTube with, if people are watching YouTube, with other things like makeup and hair and that kind of thing. We don't see a lot of collab. Well, recently we did with the Easter dress challenge.
Okay, like that was fun.
I just think collaborations with sewing are awesome. I love them. And I just like to see more one-on-one collaborations with some of our great, sewing community.
That would be really good.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And one other question from you. What if you had one thing for your viewers to take away from your blog and your YouTube? Is that anything that you can tell us that you would want them to walk away with?
From blogging and from what I've experienced in my short time of blogging, because I just made over a year having my blog, I definitely will encourage people to keep God first, stay true to who you are, and just don't stop doing it, because it gets easier as you go, if you keep going. I didn't know if I was going to make it a year. But I do want to stress that if you are just starting out and you want to start blogging, you have to be consistent with it, especially if you want all the opportunities that could come from it. Never did I think I would be contributing for a magazine. I didn't even, I'm still blown away that I was in Vogue Patterns magazine last year for a dress that the fabric cost $3 a yard.
Oh, wow.
was $3 yard fabric, and it's just amazing. All I wanted was the prize. I was like, I want one of those Oliso irons. I'm gonna join this challenge. But then I'm sorry, my children are crying now. But from there, I ended up in the magazine. So definitely stay consistent with it. You'll be surprised at who consistency could bring you across companies and brands that see your work and see that you are consistent. You're doing a great job. So definitely stay going at it. I was blogging 3 times a week when I first started out, and I was set with that. So definitely don't look around at things that you don't have. Because like I said, $3 yard fabric, and I was in the magazine. So don't look around at what you don't have. I'm in my kitchen right now every single day sewing. So use what you have, sew, start, and just keep going with it.
Good advice. Wonderful advice. Do you have any advice for YouTube people for YouTube?
Yes, if you are going to be starting a YouTube channel, don't do like I did. Definitely set goals, the same goals you have for your blog. Make goals for your YouTube channel. Stick with it. And a lot of people say that you can't blog about or YouTube about whatever you want. You can. I suggest though having a main thing. I know my readers know if they come to my channel that they're gonna have a sew with me video somewhere on there, and maybe some other things. So definitely make sure that you have that 1 or 2 thing that your audience knows that they're there for, and then you can have your other stuff too, but keep that core of what it's about going. That way, you'll be drawing the audience that's right for you.
Wow, great advice. Thank you.
Yeah, one more thing. Don't be cheap. Buy what you need. When I first started, I don't know why I was like, hey, I don't need a deal. I don't need a camera. I can just use my iPad. That was a fail. That was a fail. So, hey, leave him alone. That's fine. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. The oldest is like, get over here. Hey, he's fine. Leave him alone. He's fine. So,
Mommy
yeah. He's like, definitely just buy what you need up hand. Know what it is that you're trying to do, what your YouTube's going to be about. You're going to be doing techniques and skills or YouTube videos or giving out just information and knowledge. Buy according to your needs.
Okay, great. Thank you. Appreciate that. And my last question is, where do you see yourself, or what do you have? What type of goals do you have for yourself for the next 5 to 10 years?
Oh, wow. 5 to 10 years. My brain goes, I have a lot of ideas. I don't know. I definitely want to have 5 or 10 years. We'll be retired then. Husband will be done with the military. He'll be done.
Retired.
Yeah, husband will be retired then. So we'll be in a permanent place. So that means that I'll be able to look for a building outside of my home that I can, go and work. I would love to have a place for people to come and sew and collab together. I had an idea that it would be really great for, creative people to come together. I know it's a lot of places now that I see that are just open for creatives to come and, be on their computer, doing whatever it is that they do. I would love to have a place for creatives to come and maybe record for YouTube, especially if you can't afford the equipment. I would love to have a place like that, and then maybe have the outside set up. You can take your photos in the back if you need to. So I thought that would be really, really cool to do something like that. So
actually, that is a great idea. You probably should have kept to yourself, because now somebody's going to
they're going to be like, hey, that is pretty good. There's a lot of people on YouTube that don't have what they need.
Yeah, I think that's a wonderful idea. And I bet you there's a lot of people that would actually take you up on that, because I've heard so many people wanting to know more about the folks that are actually already on YouTube, trying to find out more, including myself, about how to get their own YouTube channel and how to start, what to do, and these kind of things. And something like that would actually give them what they need to get started right away.
Yeah. I had it was all mapped out in my head. I was okay, little ones. Like, we could schedule times. You rent out this area for that amount of time, and So yeah, it was working. It was up here.
It's working pretty good too.
Thank you.
Okay, Dawn, I tapped out. Done.
I just have the phone going off in the background. I was trying to mute myself so you wouldn't hear.
Hey, Sean, open up the closet for a snack, please.
I think we have a question down below too.
Okay. I was actually very, I really wanted to shine light on the fact that you also have a tutorial on your website as well. You have the tutorial.
Repeat that, I'm sorry.
You need to go.
I don't know what just happened over there.
You need to go handle something.
They got it. They're good. Older brother to the rescue.
Okay. Thank you, older brother. Yeah, if you need to, it's relaxed. It's all good.
Okay.
Yeah, no, on your blog, you have a front zip pencil skirt tutorial.
Yes, that was my first like sew along tutorial. I was so excited and happy for that. It was just one of those things that came to my head and I started to work it. I was like, hey, okay. So very, very happy with that. It's done really good too. I was really surprised. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. I would love to make that into a PDF pattern one day.
Oh, that'd be fabulous. Are you planning to do more like that?
Yes, I would love to do more sewing, paid sewing tutorials like that.
Oh.
But I have to like really think about inspiration. I've been online. My inspiration comes from my sewing community and a lot of patterns. Like I see things, I'm like, oh, that's great. But I really need to start going to the fashion way and like maybe getting inspiration from there and then, you know, trying to make my tutorials off of there.
Okay, not as a little bit of a shameless plug here, but we do have the Pennant Sew It event going on.
Okay.
Inspiration from Pinterest.
Oh, Pinterest.
Or Instagram, yeah. If you take one of those inspirations and then you use that to make a garment, we have a prize and everything. Myra and I are putting it on through that sewing Blab and ourselves. There's prizes and yes, you just whether it's one part of a garment that you see inspiration, maybe a cool hood, a pocket, whatever, and then you make something like that, or an entire dress. You like the look of it, and you just make it in your fabric. We're just hoping to see people's inspirations from where they start to what they make. So we're very excited.
Nice.
It's going to be hotting up in the next week or two, isn't it, Myra?
Yeah, I finally found my Pinterest.
I'm gonna have to check that out. That sounds like fun.
Oh, I'm having. It's the hardest part is narrowing it down. When you go in, you're like, okay, I'm gonna choose something from Pinterest.
Right.
I'm like, oh. I
can't focus.
Yeah, it's addictive. So I think I've narrowed it down to a couple because I'm trying to do the flags of the world one with this one at the same time, mix it all up. So yeah, it's very fun. I can't wait to see what everyone makes. Okay. So we do have a question. I wanted to make sure, does anyone want to come on camera and ask a question as well, or say hello to Judith? I mean, Brittany. Sorry.
We were talking about Judith.
Oh my gosh, yeah. But we do have one question here while we wait to see if someone wants to come on. Linda Faye Lewis. Hey,
Hey, Miss Faye.
Yeah, she's fabulous. Do you keep everything you make, or do you sell some of your self-made garments?
No, I don't keep everything that I make. A lot of things I make don't even make it to my closet. A lot of the things that y'all see on the blog, I sometimes take photos in it and then I just give it straight to Goodwill or I give it to my mom. I should think about selling some of it. I've been seeing a lot of like lifestyle bloggers that have like a shop my closet for like get stuff for like $15-20. So I was thinking that would be something cool to do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, definitely.
Is there a specific reason why some of the things don't make it to your closet?
I don't know. It's almost as like after I make it, I just don't wear it again. I don't want to say kind of like that though, but not like that. It's just like I made it, I wore it, and I don't know. It's like, and also a lot of things that I make aren't really, which I need to get better at. I want to start making things that I actually wear every day. a lot of things that I make, I don't wear them in every day. You know, I got children grabbing on me and stuff. So I need comfortable stuff that I don't mind getting dirty and nasty. So a lot of stuff that I make, either I wear it to church or it just sit in my closet. So.
Oh, I understand. That makes sense.
So I need to make more tunics and more of these to just throw on and go. So yeah, a lot of stuff I don't keep. I just give it to Goodwill or give it to my mom. But that's a good idea. I may start selling stuff for like $15-20. No more than $20.
We had, Alethea was on, and I think it was Alethea. She was mentioning about that Poshmark, but that's something too that people could do as well. And that's a great idea. I never even thought about that too. And I hate to say this, but mine go to one of the places you said. It goes either to Goodwill or in the trash. Yeah, I'm a little embarrassed to say that, but sometimes I feel like if I don't want to wear it, nobody else wants to wear it.
Yeah.
But I understand your thought process behind that now that you say that. And I was thinking because everyone has something a little bit different. I knew a blogger that I was floored about when she said after she made a pattern, she threw it away because she knew she was never going to make it again. Mm-hmm. I don't think I've ever heard that from any other person in the sewing community because we have these stashes of patterns.
I'm not getting rid of my patterns. This could come back in style 10 years from now.
And they do.
I have noticed in your blog you Franken pattern them a bit too. You might take the top from one with the bottom of one. So once you make the style, it's not like it can never be made again. But the idea of sewing bloggers and how we sew a lot was brought up by Helen Pudfoot. It's My Style. And she said that she felt the same way. She was making so many things, but then she didn't have room for them. So she was in a conundrum. So in her case, she started sewing bigger projects that took longer time. But it's tricky when bloggers are used to putting out 1 or 2 garments, 3 garments, and people expect that. They want to see the flashy, cool dress, not the 3rd pair of leggings that we
that we really wear. Right, because that's what we're really in.
There's a lot of pressure, isn't there? Like in the sewing industry, not sewing industry, the sewing bloggers as a whole, we don't, talk about that a lot. So it is very interesting. Like, what do you do with all this stuff, especially if there is that pressure? Oh, I got to put something flashy. I need some new fabric, or like where do you go from there? So I guess everyone has their own way of dealing with that. But
my closet was a mess up until a month ago. Like stuff was just everywhere. My husband's side is all nice and neat, and here I am with all of my makes just everywhere. So I had to clean everything out and get stuff back on hangers. So it does pile up fast. You'd be surprised. I remember one day, it was years ago, I was like, Lord, I don't have clothes to do this. I don't have clothes to do that. Now I have so many clothes, I got to give them away.
Yeah. Well, I was looking over here at Faith's comment, and I never heard that before, but she said, is it true that Goodwill only takes clothing that have labels?
No.
I've never heard that. I always go to one of their sites where you can just give the things to people. But that's a good question. The next time I actually go into a Goodwill, I'm going to ask them that.
Yeah, I don't know. I never asked and checked into that. I will, like you said, Miss Myra, I will next time too.
Yeah, because that's something. Well, we'll have do you have your labels in there when you're?
That's how I know when I'm going to give something away. Because if I don't put my label in it, it's not staying in my closet. If I don't take the time to put my label in it, then I know I'm not going to keep it.
Okay. Yeah, Carol says it could be for resale purposes, and that's true. It could be. You never know. But I would be willing to guess that anyone going into a Goodwill to purchase a fabulous dress like that one behind you on the rack, if it didn't have a label in it,
it would be like, this must be for me.
Yes.
It'll be like, somebody ripped the label off of this dress.
Oh, that's too funny. So we don't have any takers wanting to come in the hot seat tonight and give Miss Brittany a couple of questions. Everybody's pretending to be shy tonight, I think.
That happens. Sometimes, you get in your pajamas on a Tuesday night, then you relax. You don't want to get on camera.
So we're coming. We just wanted to give them a chance because we're coming to the end, and we want to make sure we got everyone on if someone wanted to come on. Looks like Carol is coming on. Uh-oh, Brittany, you're in trouble now.
Miss Faye, I know it's a butterick pattern. Let me see if I can look it up right quick. I know it's a butterick pattern, Miss Faye, but I don't have the number on the top of my head.
Did you say it's on the blog as well?
It is. It's on the blog. It's like a cold shoulder. I think I've labeled it cold shoulder.
Carol should be on here in a second.
Hey, Miss Alethea.
Let's see if I can find it.
Yeah, I don't see it there.
Carol should be. It says accepted and connecting.
Oh, it's 6462, butterick 6462, Miss Faye.
Aha, here's the picture of it. Oops.
You got it?
I can't screen share actually until after Carol's con because it might mess up for Carol coming on. But yeah, we do. It's a lovely top. It's one of these kind of
cold shoulder. Yeah.
I was telling Myra before the show, I like this kind of cold shoulder a bit better than the off the shoulder because I like the bra straps to be
right.
It's more comfortable if you can wear a normal bra.
It is more comfortable. I agree.
So yeah, no, that dress looked lovely on you. I think we're having problems here with Carol. We'll keep trying. Hopefully she will be on here soon. Do you have a fabric that you just thinking about it makes you want to cringe?
Oh, it makes me cringe.
Beautiful.
Thank you. I am not a fan of it's not ITY knit. I actually like ITY knit. I actually like it, but I don't like chiffons. Really stuff that frays a lot and then you have to hurry up and sew it or it's just gonna be a mess. Mm-hmm. I want no parts of that. No parts of that do I want.
Yeah, I have some here that I have to work on. It's and I've had it for a couple of years now. It's a powder blue chiffon, I believe it is. But it wasn't until one of our guests, actually no, it was a Periscope, and it was from Carol. And she was talking about a tip that Andrea gave her. And this is a funny story, but it dawned on me when I was in I think I was in Joanne Fabrics, and I was looking for something else, and it hit me that she said that, but I couldn't remember the name of I was in a store, and I couldn't remember the name of the starch. So our sewing community was awesome. I actually direct messaged Carol while I was in Publix, and I said, I'm getting ready to get this starch, but I can't remember the name of the starch for anything, and they have 4 of them up here. So she responded right back, and I shot her a picture, and she said, that's it, the one right there with the top, get that one. And she showed me a picture back and showed. Now, what other community would do that, get that kind of response? That was freaking awesome. So wow. I have this here, and I haven't done it yet, but one of the tips was spraying your fabric when you have something like that with the starch and making it stiff so that it holds itself together while you sew it. And then when you wash it all out. So I'll let you know how it works.
So much sense.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to try that then the next time I have some fraying stuff, because I'm not here for the fraying.
Me either. We can't get Carol on, Dawn. Are you guys?
We've been trying to work it out. I think we'll be able to. We're gonna hopefully try one more thing, and then because Carol is Carol, and she is fabulous.
She is. I love Miss Carol.
We all of us do. I got a question for you. What's your next project coming up, Brittany?
Oh, the black stripe dress is this McCall 7243. I don't think a lot of people made this dress last year.
I don't remember seeing that one.
It came out, I think it was last year for fall. I don't think a lot of people made it. So I think it's because of this wrap thing that could be confusing. So I'm doing a video on it as I'm sewing it. So this will be on the YouTube soon to help y'all get that wrap together.
Okay. Yeah, and it's probably that.
Yeah, because I was reading it and I was like, what are they talking about? Why would they write it like this? So I think that one would be really helpful. I like doing projects that could really maybe confusing and people really want to sew on. Mm-hmm. But it's just one or two steps just make you go, no, I'm not doing it.
I understand that. Do you have lots of patterns, or do you, Faye wants to know, do you have lots and lots of patterns? If so, how do you store them?
I do have a lot of patterns. I have none of my patterns over here in my dining room because it's too much. So in my washroom, I have an area with like racks. So I store them up there. And I was doing the manila envelope storing. Mm-hmm. And then I just got too many. And I was like, I couldn't do it anymore. So I just stacked them up by company and number. That's how I do it now.
Mm. Yeah, everyone has to.
And it's like it's almost like you know what you've already bought, so you're not gonna buy it again. So I don't buy doubles. I haven't had a situation where I bought doubles. So it's like I remember what I bought, so I don't get no more.
I was gonna say knock on wood because I had never ever bought duplicates, never. And you're right, you remember what you have, but I did. And mistake, I did buy a duplicate, and I ended up having to give a giveaway on my blog because I had to.
Yeah. See, that's what I would do. If I have double, hey, giveaway time.
Yeah, Faye says she often buys repeats as well.
Lots of file cabinets. I don't have that luxury right now. I actually have mine in, what do you call them? Xerox paper boxes. Okay. That's how I file mine. Right now I have I think six boxes. Actually, no, I take that back. I have 9 boxes.
Oh my gosh. I thought you was going to say not 6, like 4, but you said 9.
Yeah, I have 9 boxes. I do need file cabinets for them, but I got to organize them better before I do that.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
Well, so like we can't get Carol on, which is a crying shame. She's fabulous, and we love it when she watches, even though we know her family is probably starving because she doesn't make dinner on Sundays because of us. I feel guilty, but it's so lovely having her here. I can't. So we'll have to push on because we're at 8:30.
Okay.
We said no food Tuesday.
Okay, we have 2 more. I'll answer Faye, and then Alethea has a question down below for Brittany. Faye, I actually have each of the boxes is actually titled in the front. I have a label, and they're categorized by tops, dresses, pants, like that. So when I'm looking for pants, I go into one box. If I'm looking for suits, I go in another box. That's how I know what's in each box. And let's see what Alethea said to Brittany. She said, Brittany, you have been looking quite sexy lately. Are you doing smiling? I'm quite sure I read that correctly.
Am I done with smiling?
I think she means, what are you doing? And she's smiling like, haha. Or is smiling making you look so fabulous, I guess.
Nothing.
That means
I'm trying to as far as like the clothes, I don't know. I can't do that whole sexy unbothered look. I have to smile in my photos, so I'm definitely gonna smile. But like, are you talking about like the outfits I've been making lately?
Well, I tell you what, I don't know if Dawn can get that one up from May, the one that you had up with her that I liked. She looked real sexy in that one.
You got to sit over in that hip. That's my little pose. I have to sit in that hip.
Yeah, she looked hot in that one for sure. Yeah, that.
Thank you, Miss Alethea.
If that's probably what Alethea is talking about. Yeah, there's some sexy dresses coming out of there.
Thank you. Well, yeah, thank you.
Is that something we need to congratulate you on?
Oh, I'm only not that much. It's like 25 pounds.
That's awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you. It could be a lot more if I stop playing around.
The same for us all.
Right? It could be so much more. But I really didn't want to lose.
Nothing
I want
at all.
15 more, maybe 15 more before I turn 30. So that's the goal.
Cool.
Okay, if we don't have anyone else that can come on or has any more questions for Brittany, we should probably start wrapping up. We don't want to keep her past the time because we want an opportunity for our guests to come back again. And if we keep them too long, they might not come back and visit us again. So if you don't have any questions, did you answer your blogs to follow? Did we answer that question?
Yeah, we discussed earlier. She said some of the blogs that she likes. Emily, what was her name?
Emily Hallman, Judith. I love Sew My Time, Candace. She's really, I love stuff that Candace makes. T from Maggie, Maggie Elaine.
Yes.
She's amazing. A lot of people. I follow a lot.
Okay, we know that she's got to get back to her babies because they're calling.
They're fighting over popcorn. Popcorn.
Well, I might
go.
Sounds like a good idea.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much again, Brittany, for joining us. We really appreciate your support and coming on and allowing us to interview you.
I had so much fun. Thank y'all for having me.
You're welcome.
Thanks everyone for watching. We really appreciate it. Have a great night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.